97.1. Ticket checks are flying in here on a number of things. Rieger had a big problem with what Chris Spielman had to say about Stafford, and a lot of people want to talk about it. So let's do the business. There's a big difference between talent and winning. Yes, talent, but doesn't have the instincts to win. Stafford's a top 10 QB, Rieger. 20 other teams would kill to have him. That's
Good.
from Sean.
Let him.
Harbaugh, this is regarding why I don't understand why any articles are being written talking about whether Harbaugh will leave or not leave. He's not leaving. Just stop. He's in his second year. Harbaugh will be around for 10 years. Mike's team will lucky to be 8-2. Wait. Mikey's team will be lucky to be 8-2. Well, yes, we would be.
I think he means, wait, that's stupid. What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean what?
Yeah, no, they're saying we'd be lucky to go 8-2 against Michigan.
That'd be pretty good.
We would be.
Yeah. I mean, that's solid. It's really good.
But I know what he's doing. He's just not smart enough to do it correctly. The point is...
To realize that he's calling you an 8-win team.
No, he's saying that we're only going to win 2 of the next 10 years against Michigan. See, that's the type of stuff I don't understand. I really don't. What are you going to... Let me ask you a question, mystery guy, when you're sitting out there. What are you going to do when you're 0-2 against State in Jesus Harbaugh's first 2 years? What are you going to do? What room of the house do you go to? You're now 0-2 against Michigan State, and you got a road trip to Columbus staring you in the face. 0-4 as Ohio State treats you like a bedside wet wipe. What are you going to do at that point? I want to understand the psychology. What room in the house do you run to when all the doors are locked? What are you going to do? I can't wait for October 29th because all accounts will be paid in full. And either you beat us and I tip my cap to you and you're probably going to go win the Big Ten, or we're going to beat you and I'm going to pull my pants down and play a symphony out of my ass.
Is that going to be on video or what?
I don't know.
Okay.
Pay me enough. We'll find out.
Well, trouble snap!
Stafford is top 3 in the league with protection, bottom 3 without.
I wanted to do a hand gesture I'm not allowed to do in video. 2013, bitches. 2013. Do we remember 2013? One of the best offensive lines the Lions have had since the 90s. And he had to win 1 game. Remember that Bucs game? 4 picks. Okay.
Is it me or does Mike look like Mike Aviles?
You kind of do.
I think Mike Aviles is way better looking.
Let me see. I can see that.
I mean, I'll take it. I've been called a lot worse. I think I'm probably like a welfare Dan Le Batard.
I could see Mike Aviles.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, listen, I'm not fighting it. I'll take any of it. I don't care. Compared to some of the things these people call me.
Like
All
what?
right, to the people, shall we?
Sure, yes.
Let's go to Adam, 97.1. What's up, Adam?
Hey, what's going on?
What do you got?
I just wanted to talk to Rieger about his Spielman take and Stafford. I know it's easy button sometimes to just dog Stafford. The national perspective is a little different than local, but I mean, a lot of times the argument, and Mike, you've made this too, he doesn't make people better. Golden Tate had his best season ever with Stafford, not with Russell Wilson. Theo Riddick was a 5th-round pick. He's turned into the premier. I think he had the most receptions out of the backfield in the league last year. I mean, Stafford was 8th in QB rating last year with probably the worst O-line in football. Yeah, they had a rough start to the year, but, I mean, 8th in QB rating.
Yeah, the team was 1-7.
Yeah, I mean, you can't overlook that, Adam.
Hold on. Can I just, there's one issue. Hold on. Let me just do one thing, and then you could talk to Rieger until 6. The Golden Tate thing is a bit disingenuous. He left Seattle where they don't throw it and came here where they don't run it. So that's the only one. The Riddick thing, I tip my cap, and I happen to agree with you, Adam. Go ahead. How about it?
You're right about they don't throw in Seattle, but I think part of that is I don't think Russell Wilson could throw that many times in a season. I think they do that for a reason. I think with Marshawn Lynch gone, with that O-line aging, he's going to get a little exposed. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Russell Wilson, but as far as
you would take Stafford over Russell Wilson?
That's a tough call. I've never liked Russell Wilson.
It's not a tough call. Now you just knocked Russell Wilson. You just built up Stafford. Come on now, Adam.
Well, let's talk about another person that people talk about with Wilson.
He doesn't want to answer.
Andrew Luck is the next Jesus of QBs. The guy has a career QB rating lower than Stafford. His playoff QB rating is 20 points lower.
Adam, while you continue to stick up for your boy Stafford, can I just ask you one quick question, please?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Name me one big win of the Matt Stafford era. Like literally, that's my big issue with Matthew Stafford. Everything's got to be perfect for number 9. And whether he makes people better or not, and the Riddick example is a pretty good one, but everything's got to be perfect for this guy. Perfect running game, the perfect defense. Do you realize that 2 years ago, they had a historic run defense? A historic, like one of the best ever. And when they went to New England, they got their ass kicked. Why? Because Stafford, when it counted, could not contribute. What about Green Bay? Same deal. What about Arizona? He lost to Drew Stanton.
Adam, I want to apologize. Rieger took all of your time.
That's my fault. I'm sorry.
And it forced me into that moment.
I'm sorry.
Right there.
I apologize.
Here's the other thing. Just real, Stafford, if he were any good, he would be Andrew Luck, i.e., guy on a 5-win team who consistently gets you to 10-6. I don't know if you're aware of it. The Colts are pretty bleeping awful, and they've been awful since he arrived. Last year, he was hurt, had a bad year. I own that.
Sure.
First 3 years in the league, took him to the playoffs. Was that really a playoff team? No.
I guess I don't get it.
Power down.
It's my bad, Michael.
248-539-9797.